see is what you get, really. Since June 2011 we've established a sort of separate repairs business, which has also grown into a second-hand business. We're in the second-hand room now. You know, and the room itself has been here for just a few months because we've, you know, taken on so much stuff, and it's saving our bacon in the current climate, really. It's the service side of it that you know, really hits a chord with people, I think. That obviously, you know, knowledge and offering a sort of one-stop shop kind of arrangement for, I mean, I have to say, mainly guitarists now. Everything seems to be sort of polarising within the industry, so we've sort of decided to head down the guitar route. It seems to be our forte. So yeah, everything including repairs, amp repairs, guitar repairs, setups, service, you know, the whole works. The guys are just amazing in terms of making people feel welcome. I hear it all the time, you know, we get it back in terms of, you know, people just picking up the phone and talking to me and saying your guys were brilliant, sending me emails. Yeah, no, it's the service side of it that you know, really hits a chord with people, I think. No, it's mainly the sort of sales, Part X. You know, we started paying cash for the right products as well. Guitar repairs, setups, restring. We don't really do sort of paint jobs, but we'll do touch-up work on paint, broken headstocks, that sort of thing. A bit of insurance. If people want it. People seem not to sort of see the benefit of instrument insurance at the moment. I took over the shop in 2003. We were sort of still riding on the coattails of Miss Black America and Dawn Parade and bands like that, who were sort of you know, all those that have been promoted by John Peel, and you know, we're getting Radio 1 play and that sort of thing. And there was the Berry Sound band competition. Continue to propagate that sort of scene to young people. Latterly, I have to say, with the sort of demise of guitar bands in the charts, and this is probably the same in a lot of places, it's not peculiar to Berry, but the young scene has sort of fallen away. We're seeing more sort of acoustic players. The venues for bands have shrunk to pretty much one in town from what, there were 3 or so, sort of fairly good regular band venues 10 years ago. The younger bands have been fewer and fewer in the past 5 years, I'd say. We're finding our customers now are more sort of older guys, either returning to playing, starting out, you know, sort of pub bands themselves, just playing at home, and that seems to be the sort of market that we're serving, as well as the acoustic market. And it's pursuing the Ed Sheeran line. I can say that because we're in Suffolk. Yeah. I mean, you know, 10 years ago, weekdays, the house would be full of mums because so many kids were coming into playing, whether it's guitar, bass, or drums. You know, the place would be full of mums during the week, and the place would be full of starter kits and little amps. Well, we've still got the little amps, but they're the more sort of upmarket, boutiquey, you know, little valve jobs that appeal to the older players. I mean, older names like Vox, for example, and more acoustics, probably more electro acoustics than we had 10 years ago, by probably quite some way. Fewer probably electric sales, certainly in the sort of lower to intermediate end of the market. Second hand tends to turn over sort of intermediate and higher end, and then of course we're driven by our obligations imposed by certain manufacturers and suppliers to keep certain items on the wall, which we have little or no say in, of course, but you know, within that we have to sort of find our way. But yeah, we have adapted, certainly, and will hopefully continue to adapt to the demands of our buying public.